Welcome to the Charbon Report. I'm Michael A. Charbon. Today's title, will 2024 signal a North American right-turn reset? America, and most likely Canada, may simultaneously have elections in 2024. Will North America be much like Europe and shift conservative right? So, are you fed up with the political, economic, social, woke experiment that we're all literally left with? Yeah, COVID basically delivered a devastating blow to both our economies. Russia's war made the situation even worse. Killing businesses and how, where, and when we work, raising the cost of absolutely everything. China made billions, selling PPE and critical medicine while holding technology ransom. Painfully, we learned on both sides of the border how vulnerable North America really is. But you know what? Neither of our governments helped the situation. They actually made it worse. Our governments actually took the one dominant resource both our countries had, a resource that the world needs, particularly in light of the Russian war, which was oil and gas. Our governments destroyed the dominant economic leverage and financial engine that North America had. And then their hairy-fairy concept of spending an economy out of debt with more debt, I'm going to choke, while restricting and eliminating the natural resources at the same time too fast for the economy and businesses to adapt, basically spelt a disaster. Do you think? Politically, Americans and Canadians actually have much in common in a shared discontent for our government. Consider this. Horrible economies, crippling energy policies costing livelihoods, government overspending, increased national debt, devastating inflation, and skyrocketing mortgage rates, ruining families where people are actually losing their houses. Government sending billions of dollars to other countries as immigration and illegals strangle public service, endangering our social safety nets. Increased crime rates as those in custody and those who should be in custody are basically disproportionate, where excuses for criminals, not punishment, is the norm. Thank you to the DAs. Much the result, I will say, of woke guilt, that's right, of the color of crime statistics of the convicted offenders. Images from America of mob looting, carjacking, shootings, and perilous public safety make an electorate demand a return to law and order and funding the police. Yeah. Then the reality of a kitchen table discussion at the end of the month after credit card debt and mortgage payments and rent, gas, phone, cable, and all the other stuff, grocery bills, it all adds up, but folks, the money's not there. This, my friends, is all a recipe for political discontent and the demand for change by an angry and afraid electorate. America's current administration's approval rating is abysmal, do you think? The current leader's own party, they don't want him to run, while many openly say he's too old and cognitively challenged. This while the giggling word salad border czar has even worse approval numbers. That's not an option. Now add two third-party outlier candidates threatening to dilute what little woke support is left. It smells like defeat. Oh, but north of the border, things aren't any better. Canadians question a leader who was elected as a minority government and then quietly structured a secret, sneaky little deal for a majority coalition to maintain power. Then increases crippling fuel taxes, while sending billions to third world countries instead of tending to home needs, showing overall poor leadership and low approval rating numbers. Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Sound familiar? This is the conservative challenger in Canada is calling out these dismal realities, leading the polls by double digits. Both these simmering political pots of discontent are what I predict will be a fundamental right-turn change of both existing governments above and below the 49th peril. This is what people are saying. This is what they're telling me. They want to return to enforcing existing laws with firm criminal prosecution, reinstatement of cash bail and no bail for repeat offenders. Stop the destruction and engage North America's oil and natural gas production industry. Stop all foreign funding of billions of frivolous, exorbitant, altruistic third world mismanagement of corrupt countries. Period. Stop the cash. Stop illegal immigration, and ready for this, folks, establish a military-enforced hard border. A hard border. And here's the clincher. Demand new immigrants bring skills, language, and education as a societal contributor. Stop importing unskilled, unvaccinated, violent, political, and religious problems from immigrants that don't respect our established North American values. We don't need to inherit the problems that they're basically fleeing from. Return to a corporate and government doctrine based on meritocracy, not gender, color, or sexual preference, where the best and skilled candidate earns the job, not a box checker for the diversity officer. Address homelessness. Institutionalize the mentally ill and the addicted. Make the streets clean, clear, and for goodness sake, safe again. Help veterans and seniors who defended and actually built what is left of our cherished nation. Simply put by many, worship your God of your choice in peace. Love whomever you want. Respect each other's race, color, or sexual preference. Goodness, less government and less spending. Obey the law and let people keep the money they earn. And finally, invest and focus on the people and problems of your own nation first. It is possible that North America's 2024 ballot box will show the door to the past disastrous social experiment that cost North America dearly. As Bob Dylan's 1964 song said, "The times they are a-changing." It may ring true for some, but today, for too many, not soon enough. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Go to thecharbonreport.com for more episodes wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Michael A. Charbon. God bless and stay safe.